Money is a massive part of living and gives us the ability to make choices. Some people really dislike how big of a role and influence money has in order to have those choices to begin with. I get it. I understand where they're coming from. I remember obviously a time when I didn't have a lot of money and it was very short in supply. It seemed like all my problems were stemming from not having enough of it, and I started to really hate the whole concept of money and currency. Early on in my entrepreneur days, I had a mentor named Tony. I was expressing to him how I felt money in general was silly because everything depended on it, and I didn't like how much control and influence money had on my choices. Tony listened very intently. He allowed me to finish all my thoughts, and then he said blatantly, "I love money." It kind of took me by surprise, but he continued, "All I have to do in order to have an unlimited amount of freedom is figure out how to earn more money in the same 24 hours I get every day." Sounds like a dream to me. It just blew my mind how different his perspective was. Naturally, I asked him, well, how do you actually do that though? Isn't it hard to make more money to have that freedom? His response was simply, making money is easy. And that's what truly shifted my own perspective. See, previously my relationship with money was askew. I really hated it because I felt like it was a silly thing holding me back from my full potential. But if it's just a silly thing, is it really that hard to earn more of it? The answer is no. Even if you're currently an employee working for someone else, isn't making money pretty simple? You provide value to an employer, they pay you what they value for that work to be done. If you're a business owner, it's a very similar process. You provide value to people and they will pay you for that valuable product or service. The more value you provide as an employee or as a business, the more money you make. Simple, easy. Well, what if I told you there's an even easier way of making money in less time? I'm talking, of course, about trading. Participating in the markets provides value to everyone, and especially big banks and financial institutions. Without the trading markets, those big players couldn't hit the same revenue goals and marks that they are hitting every single day. There are $4 trillion that pass through the Forex markets daily. It's the greatest movement of money in the world across any industry, and all we're looking for is a means to replace our little jobs, get back our time, and truly unlock the freedom that we all crave and deserve. The final question is, how do you trade? That's where we have some options for you. First and foremost, first thing you should do is book a time with one of our founders so that we can explain some of the systems that we've put in place that are responsible for over 90% of our members being profitable every single day. But even more than that, we have a gift that we'll be giving to you when we chat that will further go through all the details of trading and our very program. And then finally, this week only thing, we are offering anyone that we talk to this week 15% off our full tuition pricing. Next week, it's going to drop down to 10%, so you're going to want to take action today. Take action now. There has never been a better time to get started with us, so take the first step and book a time with one of our founders, and then start watching the videos that we give to you as a complimentary gift. I cannot wait to see you on the call.